tonight as Aaliyah Boston and Asian as Mitchell off the screen.
MVP in this league.
Chelsea Gray inside for Wilson, who was too thick and right at her. Sets up Howard.
Be the MVP.
Good to go. The Fever led for most of the night. And Indiana tonight is trying to snap Las Vegas since the...
And then you make an adjustment, and then...
Here is the MVP.
Wilson is number 4 between 12 and 11.
Tuesday, grab an offensive rebound. Hammond. And here is Boston.
Yos, blobs, and slobs. You have
and an all-star. Young see it, not in time. It's a shot.
If you can make...
Here's Kelsey Mitchell, flips it to Howard.
Basketball, the ball's been moving better.
From our partner at WTHR, we'll have her to have to watch these games from the side.
Playing the long run here, long game stats.
Here's Kelsey Mitchell. 5 possessions. Here's Asia Wilson.
Doesn't count on any stats, right?
Correct. So far, the check hasn't arrived.
Asia Wilson, but she really does.
Passers Chelsea Gray whips it into the corner. Teammate into Alyssa Smith. Boston goes Russian. Saw a double team. Kick out. Check. Here's Mitchell left wide open.
Took off that pin down action.
All sorts of space for Asia. Triple team bounces for Howard. So confident as Jackie Young pushes. In Minnesota, here's Kelsey Cup championship game. She had 12 to close out the month of June.
Here, I think you go all in and
Shifty gets to the rim. Jackie Young. Young lines up.
See if you can light it up and get hot because we
steps. A hand in there, ball on the floor. Young has to get rid.
Hands digging in, making it
a very rare miss. Mitchell's got 7 in the first. Austin driving on Wilson. Gets 19 here in the first quarter.
Shoulders past Wilson's.
Is one of her very this season for the free throw line.
Definitely a key in getting to the line. One for
that one. Lloyd whips it. It's their first turnover here tonight. They
action, but because mid the ball inside and again back.
Wilson trying to locate Boston. Beautiful
post and at the point of screening. The rest
drafted her defense, and she's getting for the final shot here. On Evans on the drive, stunner steps.
Turnover ratio is tremendous for
here tonight. Here's Smith backing in.
Skill and upside.
Evans left Las Vegas bench this year. Here is Evans. She hit. Here is McDonald turns the corner.
Reading that.
Anna did not start the season with. Here's Jewel Lloyd way.
Oh, good read.
Double team.
And all those things
in the 2025 draft. So the Colson crossing over, gets in. Excuse me, have been just an unbelievable Fever, maybe even more so than
them throws off the rhythm of the team.
From outside of the painted area or the free throw.
And Evans doing a good job getting skinny over the.
Gamecock on Gamecock, and Wilson. McDonald back on the attack.
Too easy for the Fever.
It's been McDonald on the control. Wilson, one bounce.
Except for Asia Wilson on that play. Vegas.
Wilson from the baseline. Mitchell, beautiful pass. Gamecock centers. Only play Chelsea Gray, so she will have to check out. Finds Boston. And Indiana is shooting 63. Gains possession here for the Aces.
Oh my goodness, come on! It was out for the summer.
Points here 1 week ago. Now it's Boston driving in.
Boston lately, I mean, I just see the capacity to play is
lives. They're reimagining health.
Is capable of scoring one-on-one. Right now, they're just really struggling.
And almost their entire offense is
Wilson on Mitchell.
Boston high. Help lead the Fever.
She's just an incredible Fever. This is my 20th with a Fever.
With her.
Hasn't invited us yet for All-Star, but we're
aggressive in the first quarter off the screen. Indiana is shooting 65. Right up the gut. Hand off high. And getting to the rim at will. Now Smith ducks in off a star-studded Aces team here. The Tamika catching Zara, and it just continues.
It's the details of
that missed free throw right there was Indiana.
They were to start the season, and we kept saying, "Not see that? It's right in front of you."
Here's Jackie Young, just flips it up, gets inside, kick out Boston.
In the way they were defending
in the first half. Here is Wilson.
I mean, you got to dig in. When she puts it on the floor like that, you got to send the biggest target, right? You expect them to play
At the buzzer that she just kind of had to hoist.
Good job by the officials.
Record just a couple of years ago in a season.
Looked like zone. Matching up.
Howard in double figures already. Flips and thought about the three. Drives on Boston. Fever built expected team with championship medal too.
Into Indiana's bench with KK Timpson together.
And here's Lexi Holt. Here's Kia Stokes from the corner.
Enough, you might as well play zone.
It's here. Hall nice pass. McDonald. Mitchell. Mitchell drives by Stokes.
Now Indiana's got to do it.
Young pulls up. Las Vegas bounce pass inside. Mitchell.
Looks like up close.
Both sing together a masterful performance. Mitchell through a double team. Bounce pass. So Boston with 4 fouls. Over. Wilson hangs. Wilson less than 4 minutes. Lexi Hull.
13, which is more than anyone
Tonight.
I think it's zone on makes, man.
God, here is Kelsey Mitchell.
No, it's business all the time.
Which immediately sent Las Vegas back. Mitchell off the screen, clears balls. And Lexi Hull. Cunningham tracks it down. Miss Harry McDonald just wrestled away. Forward pass. Time nigh on the drive, gets inside, flow ahead. Mitchell off to the race. Wilson gets free inside, and the Fever
Like it.
of the night here. And she is in the league. Here's another Kelsey Mitchell. Up by 18, and it pays off. The support is
At New York, at Atlanta, in attendance at WNBA.
Asia Wilson continues to pour it on. Certainly not how you draw it up. Far for the Aces. Asia Wilson, Mitchell, circles, kickouts.
Vegas has gone back to make sure you keep that lead.
There was a foul off the ball. Been answered. Young can't hit on the three. There's Smith carving out. Where she played. Look for her first scoring and an opposing.
9 points for Wilson. She's now off the floor.
Here's Colson on the drive. Hesitation. Ray feet inside. Lead of the night with a bucket here. Here is the vet finding some space.
For the Fever. And when
6 points in 10 minutes tonight. Kind of an ox. Maybe just a late whistle. That at times has had some trouble.
that's what Stephanie White's.
Here is a Leah.
Without her, 18.7.
How fast does it happen?
6 assists. Good. Lexi Hull, good hand down to 3. Ray pull. WNBA moves fast. And her former
Playing with nothing happening.
as tonight checks back in. The tap. And launches it. Run so much off of Boston. Boston Cup. Shot clock down to
Ball pressure.
he crosses over. Hull catch and shoot. Here from Indianapolis for the Indians. Just hounding Jackie Young. Forces a Fever winning a point a minute when she's on the floor. The engine of this offense. Without their best player, as Smith, Indiana led for nearly the entirety of the night, whether she'll play or not.
Game, so you don't have to say it after the game.
Here's Smith working on Boston. Stick here tonight, this evening. And Boston, by the book, how you have with 11 and 10. McDonald off the screen. Boston 2-12.
Boston.
Here's no look for Las Vegas. Dolson steps back. Cross-court pass. Here is Mitchell. Give her 25 here in game number. Due to injury, Damiris Dantis empty out their bench. For Cox for making that. McDonald came down with it.
Price is down to come back to Indiana. So
gets it just in time. They gave it to her. They did give
Lexi Hull.
If I was Lexi Hull, I'd join her Holmes. Here is Beth. The Aces are shooting it. Winding down again. Timpson fading over. Followed up.
Wondering what they would look like.
In 15 of them was that Boston shot at the buzzer that she just kind of had to hoist all.
Path. Mitchell had her path. Good job by the officials.
Hasn't yet. She set the scoring record just a couple of years ago in a season.
We playing some zone here? Looks like zone. Matching up.
Shot clock down to 5. Howard in double figures already.
Las Vegas.
Young kick out. Wilson thought about the three, drives on. Boston rebounds, is going to have to take an early seat. Fever built. Aces have responded, as you would expect a team with championship medal to.
Now you get deeper into Indiana's bench with KK Timpson.
Here.
Team that parties together stays together.
And here's Lexi Holt. I'll give him that. Here's Kia Stokes from the corner.
Isn't good enough, you might as well play zone.
Indiana looks just a little bit out of sorts here. Hull nice pass. McDonald on two. Shovels back here for Mitchell. Mitchell drives by Stokes.
Tempo and rhythm of the game somehow.
Work when you can.
Now Indiana's got to do a
passing lane. Young pulls up on run to start the third quarter here for Las Vegas. Bounce pass inside. Mitchell.
pro on Kelsey Mitchell's head and see what it looks like up close.
Wilson is putting together a masterful performance. Mitchell through a double team. Bounce pass. So you're picking up there in the backcourt. Austin with 4 fouls. Wilson crossing over. Wilson hangs. Wilson point lead down to 13, and it took less than 4 minutes. Lexi Hull.
Corner threes. She's made 13, which is more than anyone.
Right at 50% coming into tonight.
The zone gets set up. I think it's zone on makes, man.
Got a piece. Hole hits the deck. Kick out. Here is Kelsey Mitchell. Not when she's playing.
No, it's business all the time.
Foul call on Kia Stokes, which immediately sent Las Vegas back. Mitchell off the screen, clears. Those two have won so many 50-50 balls. And Lexi Hull, Howard tips it into the backcourt. Cunningham tracks it down, miss one either. Oh, and look at Ari McDonald just wrestled away. Trying to free up Wilson, cross-court pass. This time Nye on the drive, gets inside, flows it short. Hull, kick ahead, Mitchell off to the race. Nice job of responding.
Oh, nice.
Wilson gets free inside, and the Fever
as well, but there's nobody like it. I think Becky Hammond's been using a lot.
12th free throw of the night here. And she is on Evans here in the backcourt. Two of the quickest players in the league. Here's another Kelsey Mitchell. You don't often see that by a team up by 18, and it pays off. Throughout the state, but in Iowa too. Their support is
arenas, because they're at New York, at Atlanta, 1,000 fans in attendance at WNBA action.
Asia Wilson continues to pour it on here tonight. It's certainly not how you draw it up. And what's been a disappointing night so far for the Aces. Asia Wilson outside of Wilson. Mitchell circles, kickouts.
Well, now that Las Vegas has gone back to right, you want to make sure you keep that lead.
And there was a foul off the ball. Initial surge from the Aces has been answered. Cross-court pass, beautiful find. Jackie Young can't hit on the three. There's Smith carving out. In a building where she played. Look for her first scoring in an opposing.
29 points for Wilson. She's now off the floor. Not off the floor. She started Sophie Cunningham.
Here's Colson on the drive. Hesitation. Great feet inside. Indiana can match their largest lead of the night with a bucket here. Here is the vet finding some space.
She's absolutely an awesome addition for the Fever. And with quality minutes.
6 points in 10 minutes tonight. Inside, whips it out to Lexi Hull. Kind of an initial contact is where the foul was. Maybe just a late whistle. Full here for this young team that at times has had some trouble.
44 points for Las Vegas. That's what Stephanie White's quarter.
Here is a Leah
on the floor, 19.1 points per game without her, 18.7.
See, how does she see, and how fast does it happen?
6 assists. Perimeter defense, which has been so good. Lexi Hull, good hand. Shot clock down to 3. Great pull. Life in professional sports, certainly the WNBA moves fast. And her former team.
She's got 4 fouls. Too much dribbling with nothing happening.
Asia Wilson, who's played 24 minutes tonight, checks back in. Chelsea Gray jumps in to steal the tap and launches a test doing so here tonight. Donald off those double screens we see Clark run so much off of. Austin's got too far underneath. Austin, while she participates in America. Shot clock down to
The top, like that right there. Lexi Hull keeping the ball pressure.
He crosses over. Hull, catch and shoot. Cut. What a night it's been here from Indianapolis for the Indy.
By McDonald.
Just hounding Jackie Young, forces him 27 minutes. Fever winning a point a minute when she's on the floor. All bench players now on the floor.
Minute left.
Their biggest star, the engine of this offense. To teams in the league without their best player, as Smith at LA on Saturday, where Indiana led for nearly the entirety of the night. We'll see on Caitlin Clark whether she'll play or not.
So you might as well send it in game so you don't have to say it after the game. They get technical fouls.
Here's Smith working on Boston to shed that statistic here tonight. Las Vegas, this has been resounding here this evening. And Boston. This is by the book how you have to 18. Howard a double-double with 11 and 10 tonight. McDonald off the screen. Boston 2 here of the season as well.
Them out. Mitchell and Boston.
There's no lever. Game number 2 of 5 straight on the road for Las Vegas. Dolson step back. Cross-court pass here is Mitchell. Points per game in her last 4. Give her 25 here in game number. Indiana without Caitlin Clark due to injury. Damiris Dantis, 9 available players. They cannot empty out their bench. Real credit to Kelly Crosskoff, Amber Cox for making that. Look there from Colson. McDonald came down with it.
She can grab you, and she turned some other franchises down to come back to Indiana. So
way by Bell. Well, gets it just in time. If they gave it to her. They did give.
you do that, Pat. You take care of it for Lexi Hull.
If I was Lexi Hull at the mark, offensive rebound. Joyner Holmes. Here is Bell. Aces are shooting at 20. Here's Timpson. Shot clock winding down again. Timpson fading over this. And the Fever have followed up that.
We were wondering what they would look like.
The Fever opponent has shot in 15